Well, hello and greetings, dear viewer. How many of you are ready for yet another Japanese RPG? Just so some of you know, I am nearing the end of my list of these type of games to play through. I've played through almost all of the ones that I have a really fond memory of, and I'm not sure that I could play through very many more than this anyways, because the other ones that I would like to maybe try out eventually, say like Breath of Fire 2, they're not nearly as polished as games like Final Fantasy VI, Earthbound, and Chrono Trigger, the three big ones that I've played through already. They're a little bit harder, they require a lot more grinding, and I don't know if I'll ever get around to actually completing or even doing any games like that. This game that I'm going to be playing through is kind of another, well, I'm using the word rough. It might not be the best way to describe these games, but this game is fairly rough. It is Final Fantasy IV. It was released in the US as Final Fantasy II because it was the second Final Fantasy game released for us here. And it has some flaws. I had spent a lot of time wondering and considering which version of this game to play, because it has been released more times than any other Final Fantasy game to date. I was really leaning towards the PSP version, the complete collection, but I couldn't find a way to record it, and there's no emulators for the PSP that work at full speed just yet. So I decided just to play the very original release on the Super Nintendo. This game does have some problems. It has a fairly awful translation. There's some important story information that simply did not make it into the translation. So I might be explaining some things as we go through the story that was left out for numerous reasons. There's also another issue with this game, being that there are so many random battles. That was one of my biggest complaints about LP in Final Fantasy VI. I mean, you could take 2 or 3 steps and then get into a battle, and then take another step, get into a battle, and on and on and on, and it really just kind of drags the LP on. And for the most part, you know, the random battles they're not really worth recording, and there may come points in this LP where I either off-screen grinding up levels, or where I just cut out random battles completely. I'll just edit them out after I'm done recording the video, and try to remove them as seamlessly as possible, because there are just simply too many random battles. But for all the flaws that this game has, it has a lot of nostalgic value for me, because it was one of the first RPGs that really drew me into the game. As a kid, this game was simply amazing. I mean, before this game, I had played Final Fantasy I, and that game was good, but it didn't have the character development, it didn't have a very interesting or in-depth story. The music was, you know, okay in a few places, but it was still nothing special. This was the first game that really had a dramatic story, interesting characters, villains that played a large role in the story and didn't, you know, just show up at the very end to finally be smacked down by you. This game had everything as a kid. It was absolutely amazing. And I just kind of figured, you know, it's time to go through this game. I want to... I guess also the only rules I have for this LP are the same as the other RPGs that I've played. The story is extremely important to these games. In fact, the story is really the only reason I play these games. So if you're going to be commenting on the videos, do not post spoilers. Again, you're not going to spoil anything for me, because I have played through these games so much that there's not really a whole lot that is going to take me by surprise. Little details and things like that I might have forgotten, but I don't want you spoiling anything for people who haven't played these games. And this game is old enough that I can see it might have been ignored by a large portion of my viewer base. In fact, even with Chrono Trigger, I'm seeing a lot of people say that they never played the game. So try not to post any spoilers, try not to ruin anything for any of the other viewers. And I guess without any further ado, let's go ahead and just get into the game here. Ah, yes. That title screen and that song. That song was Final Fantasy for me for the longest time. Anytime you heard that song, you knew that an epic adventure was about ready to be thrust into your face here. Takes us right into the game. Mode 7, baby. I think this is Mode 7. Pretty sure it existed when this game came out. Captain Cecil, we're about to arrive. Good. Bring us down nice and slow. But, Captain, why are we robbing crystals from innocent people? Why is that our duty, sir? Do we really have to keep doing this? Give us the crystal of water. But what have we done to deserve this? The crystal or your life. We'll never surrender the crystal to you. Well then, take the crystal by force, men. Wow. No, don't. You don't have to do this. Do you dare to defy us still? Ah. Well, old man. My, all right. Just take the crystal. You should have said it earlier. But why is the King of Baron doing this? Why do you pursue the crystals so eagerly? Captain, we take pride in being members of the Red Wings. Looting is out of the question. We would never harm innocent civilians. You all need to just stop it right now. Don't even go down that line of thought. But Captain, we can't stand doing this anymore. This is below the Red Wings. Listen to me. Possessing the crystal is an essential factor for our prosperity. Moreover, His Majesty judged the Mysidians knew too much about the secret of the crystal. Remember, we're the Red Wings, the Air Force of the Kingdom of Baron. The royal command is absolute. But Captain, I know. Monsters! Take up fighting positions, men. Disgusting things. But they still stand no chance against the Red Wings. Ouch! Are you okay? Watch out, Captain, more are coming! Take cover! So, is everyone still with us? Yes, sir. Man, there are too many monsters these days. Agreed, there's too many. So what's happening to cause all these monsters to show up? I wonder. We're over Baron, we've arrived. Make a landing. Make way, the captain's here. Right on through, Captain. Oh, Cecil. Is it the crystal of water? Yes, it is, but the Mysidians were so helpless against our onslaught. What are you trying to say, Cecil? This way. We can talk about this some more later. Please, wait here. Let me inform the Majesty of your arrival. He's here, Captain. Or your Majesty. I'm afraid Cecil has developed quite a rebellious air, sir. Truly? Cecil has? Well, well done, Baigan. I guess we'll have to do something. Call him in. Yes, your Majesty. Cecil, His Majesty summons you. Please come in. We thank you for successfully completing the mission. Now, where's the crystal? Here, my liege. It is real crystal. Good. Cecil, you may leave us now. You're dismissed. But, Your Majesty, if I may? What is it? We don't understand the meaning of taking crystals away from honest people. Are we looters? Are you disobeying me? No, I would never. We do know of your discontent, Cecil. If you cannot trust me, then I can no longer place the Red Wings in your command. You are dismissed from your post. But, Your Majesty... Move along now. Go and hunt the summoned monsters of the Misty Valley, and take this package to the village Mist. You may depart tomorrow morning whenever you're ready. But, Your Majesty... Your Majesty? Cecil didn't mean any... If you're concerned about Cecil that much, then go with him, Cain. Your Majesty! Now, both of you, leave with the package and don't return until it's delivered. Your Majesty, come on. Damn it. Sorry, Cain. Oh, don't worry. He'll put you back in command of the Red Wings after this mission. But, oh, never mind. Just go back to your room and take a rest. We'll head out tomorrow. And you must be careful not to miss what people say. They could give you valuable information. Of course they could. If the king hears people talk about him like this, man, he'll be angry. Treasure your life, soldier. You never know when it can end. I have faith in His Majesty, as you should. I feel something strange about the king lately. I think we all do, but don't worry too much about it. He's your king after all. What's wrong, Cecil? I'm just sorry, Cain. Shouldn't have got you in trouble. Oh, stop that. Come on, I mastered the dark sword as commanded by His Majesty. But it was to defend the kingdom, not to rob helpless people. You don't need to blame yourself. His Majesty must have his own reason. We'll just have to trust his divine rule. The Misty Valley is in the northwest. If our dragoon Cain and Cecil of the Red Wings join forces, there would be no match in all the land against their might. Well, I guess it's a good thing we're heading out together tomorrow, huh? Heard you brought back the crystal of water from Mysidia. That we did, exactly as ordered. I wasn't sleeping. I was simply dreaming about tactics. Sleep! Aren't you sleepy? Not even a little bit. Are you dare practicing your magic on the captain of the Red Wings? I'm working on the use of magic spells in battles right now. Some monsters are immune to the basic spells, such as fire, ice, and literary. They just can't read, but there must be more to learn. That's lightning, by the way, I know. Don't yell at me! Rosa became a white wizard to be of help, so you better be nice to her. She spent her whole life training for that. The king has become very energetic lately, but something is strange. He was so old and frail before. I'm studying the basics. I just learned Ch.1 in my last class. It's amazing. If only I knew that spell. Hello, soldier. Take the treasures in this room. The switch is on the wall right there. The king said you could have them for your journey tomorrow. Yay! And a tent. Oh, tents. I had almost forgot about those. There are different types of healing items in this game. Tents, shelters, cabins, and things like that. The treasure of Baron is stored here. No one is allowed through, not even you. I found a good place to goof off and take a nap. No, wait, no, I'm just kidding. Oh, please don't tell our boss. These guys must be the engineers. So, did you see our boss, Sid, anywhere? Can't say I have. This place is off limits to you. Only authorized personnel are allowed into the Research and Development Center. And unfortunately for us, even being captain of the Red Wings doesn't grant us access to that. Ex-captain of the Red Wings, I guess. Cecil, wait! Oh, Rosa. So, you're not hurt? I was so anxious after your last mission. No, I'm not hurt. How could I be? The wizards didn't even raise their hands in defense. Cecil. Can I see you later? Yeah, later. What do we have in here? Aha, the prison. The mages who didn't submit are confined here. You can talk to them over the cage. Through the cage. You're that Dark Knight! I'm not Batman. You're Batman. You don't understand. The crystal is not some piece of flimsy jewelry. You have to return the crystal to Mysidia. Please. You guys don't understand what will happen. Hey, Cecil, hold up. Don't go anywhere. Sid, huh? So, how's my airship doing? Oh, not bad. It held up pretty good on the journey there and back. Wait, what's wrong? I was demoted. Can you believe that? What? Who's gonna command the Red Wings then? I'm not really sure what the king is thinking. He ordered me to make an airship, but I don't want it to be used as a weapon. When did we become such warmongers? Well, I guess I gotta go home. I've been working all night and my daughter is worried about me. Take it easy, Sid. Don't work yourself too hard. Ooh, a lot of people here. Ouch, that hurts. Captain. Is he dreaming about me? I'm trying to forget about things we did in Mysidia. Nightmares. The Red Wings have lost their glitter, and now we're coated in blood. That mission has made me feel bad. Starting to feel dead on the inside. They were just helpless civilians. They didn't even stand a chance. There are some secrets in this castle, but I don't remember where they're all at. Oh well, I'm not going to worry about it. I've changed the sheets. Are you leaving tomorrow, sir? Good night, I guess. I'll tidy your room up before you get back. Got me worried about the mission tomorrow. And what's the king thinking anyways? What's happened to His Majesty? The crystal of Mysidia? Did we really have to snatch it from the peace-loving people? Never again. Even if he orders me to. I'm a warrior, not a thief. Cecil, are you awake? Yeah. What's wrong? You're not quite yourself lately. It's nothing, Rosa. Don't worry about it. Then, please don't look away. I came here to see you. You know what? In my city, we had to rob from the innocent people. We actually had to kill some of them. They used to be our allies. Oh dear. Has it really come to that? It has. I'm just a dark knight with no courage to disobey His Majesty. I may as well be a drone. Can't even think for myself. The real Cecil I know would never whimper like this under his sheets. So you're going to Mist tomorrow, right? You know, if anything should happen to you, I just don't know what I'd do. Don't worry. Kane is coming along too. We'll be fine. But it's late, Rosa. Go back to your room. I know you've been training hard and they'll probably need you tomorrow. Okay, Cecil. Take care of yourself. Thanks, Rosa. Still, though, I'm just a dark knight. That night we didn't get an ounce of sleep. Our conscience was just too heavy. Let's go, Cecil. I'm ready. Outside the castle is the city of Baron. Let's gather information and equipment in the city. Do an epic walk out the front gate. Coming through. Goosebumps. This is Final Fantasy. Thus, the Dark Knight Cecil was expelled from his command as a captain of the Red Wings, and he and the Dragoon Kane left Baron for the village Mist, located in a valley enclosed in deep fog. For the longest time, airships had been a dream of many people, and after the realization of the dream came greed and ambition. Through its fleet of airships, Baron became the most powerful nation on the planet. But why is Baron seeking the crystals? Why do the monsters keep increasing? The crystal was shedding its light silently. Well, maybe the crystal should have told somebody. I don't know. Let's go ahead and save the game here. And I'm gonna change just a few things. Battle speed. Actually bump that up to fast. Battle message to fast. Window color. Make that just about like that. There we go. Save it again. And Kane. How do I get him just to move back? I actually don't remember. It doesn't matter too much, I guess. Except Cecil, he should be out front. So let's see what we have going on in the city here. The town of Baron. This is the training room for you warriors. We teach you how to advance in your adventure. You'd better listen to the instructions, or you may not go far. We'll see about that. Don't you know who I am? Yep, we can save points. When you hear a new name, you'd better note its direction. Same as maps. The upper part means north, lower is south. Yep. It's better to save before taking a rest or going to unknown places. You can always restart from a save point. Tons of information about saving, because saving games was still a fairly new mechanic for most console gamers at this point, I believe. You can change your name by talking to the man on the left. He's everywhere. Find him in towns. When walking, only one person will be shown. You can select that person by the R button. Okay? You can't go inside of places with chocobos. There are chocobos. This was the first Final Fantasy to introduce chocobos, I believe. For US gamers, of course it was, but I'm not sure about the Japanese gamers. They live in the round-shaped forests. You can catch a chocobo. I doubt that I'll be riding many of them. So do you know chocobos? They are ostrich-like birds which can be used as transportation. And there are various types of chocobos. When your items get too much to carry, go to the big chocobo. Yeah. You can use carrots. Yeah. You'll probably only see a big chocobo once or twice throughout this entire game with me. And yes, let's change our names here. Of course, this is going to be Plump, if it'll fit. Yeah, it does, okay. And, let's see, Kane, I haven't used his name in any games yet, so this will be Jeff. There we go. Let's see what else we have in here. I keep checking these pots looking for potions or items. Sometimes they have them, I think. I can't really remember where all the items are hidden in this game. If you think it's been... Yeah, I've mentioned that it had been like a decade since I played Chrono Trigger. It's probably been... Good lord, 15 years since I've played this game? You need to decide quickly in battles. If you're not confident yet, you can reduce battle speed. You should move people with less hit points to the back. You can change, yeah. That's what I'll be doing eventually. Recklessness often proves to be damaging. Don't hesitate to run away. I'll be running away a lot because there are a lot of random battles. In fact, instead of cutting out random battles, I might just run away all the time. There are spells which can be used for all, yeah. That was nice. I don't think the first Final Fantasy really allowed you to target all of the enemies with one spell, but I can't remember. Got the hiccups. Don't keep running away from your enemies. You may drop some money. Yes, you get punished for running away in this game. You lose a little bit of money every time. Let's see. Monsters like zombies and skeletons are weak to fire and cure. That's good to know. Water monsters are weak against thunder, not fire. Some monsters have weak points. Monster of fire is weak against cold. Ice is fire. Yep. It's pretty good information. Equipped weapons. Be careful not to run out of arrows. Yeah. Your ranged attackers, actually, you have to buy arrows in this game. They don't have an unlimited amount of attacks. Some weapons can be used as items. You have to equip them first. I don't remember which ones can be used as items. I'm not sure. Maybe. I might actually upload this game as I play it, unlike with like Earthbound and Chrono Trigger, where I had basically beat the games before I uploaded anything. I might just start uploading this alongside Chrono Trigger. We'll see. If you want to read the words slowly, yeah, reduce the message speed. I might reduce the message speed later on too. We'll test it out like this for a bit. So, next stop, let's find out. What else do we have in this town? Hello, you. Plump of the Red Wings! Misty Valley is beyond the cave of Northwest. Okay. Tons of grammar errors in this game. It's got its own charm, though. Do not forget to take Ch.1, heal, and tint. It'll be tough outside the town. They're not joking. You can buy them in quantities, which is kind of nice. carrots. I'm not going to need carrots for a long time. And look at the price of an ether. God damn it. I will not be buying those hardly ever. Life. I'm not going to bother buying any of those yet. And oh yeah, can I look at that package? Cannot use it here. It's just the package, apparently. What's our status say? Pretty good stat screen. Kind of overwhelming. Whenever I was a kid, I didn't really pay much attention to that stuff. As long as the item gave me better stats, hoorah, I would use it. Oh, I can't even wash my face off? What the heck? Come on, it's a well. This is the serpent road that leads to Mysidia. But now Mysidia has sealed the road after we killed them and stole their crystal. Did they? It's been sealed at Mysidia's end, however. Can't blame them. If somebody raids your town, are you gonna leave the easy access to them open? Locked. Dang. Yeah, and look, no transparency for the character below the waist whenever you're walking through forests and stuff. Love this game. Why is the king training the soldiers how to use the sword of Darkside? Are they bad people? Hey, you. Don't go to Mist. It will be awful. I can just tell. Are you a fortune teller? Nothing in there. And yeah, this is the maximum speed that you can move at. There's no dashing. There's no sprint shoes. The history of shipbuilding. More all-night work. He still feels young, though, and the town folks speak ill of soldiers and the king these days. My father often quarrels with him for that. He's proud of his kingdom. The Guide of World Birds. Interesting. Ouch, the fire's too hot. Buoyancy and its principles. Might be useful building airships. It's the new engine. What's the new engine? This game is the new Final Fantasy engine? That it is. This is locked, dang it. And that was another thing that was absolutely amazing as a kid, because in the first Final Fantasy, whenever you went into a shop or something, it was just the shop. You walk into the shop and it says buy or sell. Now the shops are all fleshed out. It was mind-blowing. Rosa's mother lives here. The king's become a dreadful old man, and I heard you did an awful thing in Mysidia. Don't you dare drag my sweet, innocent Rosa into trouble, I beg of you. She's all that I have. Holy crap. An ether? What else are you hiding in here, old woman? A tent? You better give me everything that you've got. I'm gonna need it. Ouch. Thankfully, I don't believe the fires actually hurt us. Yay, another cure. Hello, sir. 50 gold piece? No. We're fine. Why are you wearing such dark armor? Are you a bad guy? I don't think so. Wanted for hire. Great dancers with a good bosom and some jelly in their shake. Ask at the counter. The Baronian Inn. Interesting. Yoink. A cure, a heal, and a tent. These will all come in useful at some point. Plump! I've done nothing. I've never failed to pay any taxes, so leave me alone. Ma'am, do I look like a tax collector? Welcome, Mr. Dark Knight. Money? No, I can't charge you. Well, you obviously also can't give me any service, so what good are you? Oh well, I was hoping we could see some dancers shaking their stuff in here before we head out. Yay, another cure. Oh well. There's a few more places around here that I want to check out. I'm going to spend like an hour exploring around before I even get to the game. There's an old woman out there. And hey, sweet thing, Oh, the Dark Knight. You want to see something? Maybe I do. That's enough to get any soldier's blood boiling right there. Thank you very much, sweetheart. Hey, wait, the water has transparency. Apparently they didn't think it was worthwhile to do on forests and stuff. Hey, and why can't I move here? Well, that's right, because there's a tent. What else do we have hidden here? Another tent. Is there anything else? Give me all your goodies. Oh well, that's it. I believe there are lots of little hidden things like this scattered throughout the game. You can tell they had fun designing the levels and things like that, even though there's no parallaxing for walking behind walls like that. Generally, the only time you can walk behind a wall is whenever it leads straight to a doorway. Can't even walk behind the trees. Hello, ma'am. That door at the west building in the town? It's the underpass that leads to the Castle Baron. You can think of it like an emergency escape route. Okay, let's save it again. And we're going to begin our journey to the cave. I think I remember where it is. I did do a little bit of sound testing, so I know about the first hour of this game here. After that, though, it's going to get ugly. And I'm going to have to stumble around a lot. See, yeah, I haven't shown anything. Plump doesn't have any special attacks, but Jeff there, he can jump. That was the most amazing thing as a kid. It's like, no way, he's got his own special move, that's so cool. I didn't have anything like that in Final Fantasy 1 that I remember. You either had people who attacked regularly, or your mages who could only cast a certain number of spells. Floating eyes, really? Those things look a lot tougher than they actually are. Game doesn't have you beating up rats and small creatures like that at first. The Misty Cave. Ah, yes. That music that you're not going to get to hear very much of, because there are so many fights. Hello, you ugly larva. Okay, you know what? He should just jump. I don't think it takes really any more time than normal. And he does double damage. Oh yeah. You see how he comes down? He elbow drops them things. Thankfully, this dungeon's not very long, if I remember correctly. Some of the dungeons are insanely long. Oh yeah. Slice them up. Sword rats, huh? I didn't see them actually having a sword, but... Again, maybe another translation error? I don't know. Go back. Who was that? Another cure, yay. Most of these items I'm gonna hang on for quite some time, too. Come here, treasure chest. Another heal. Not bad. And moths. Pretty cute for a moth. Most moths I've seen are really ugly looking. We have ugly moths around here, not anything like a butterfly. Except for those big, bright, scary Luna moths. Okay. Plump gained a level. So what level's Jeff? Jeff is 10, Plump is 11. Do they take different amounts of of experience to level up? And really, you can't cycle between the stats with L and R? Guess I forgot about that. Oh well. Maybe he leveled up in the last fight and I didn't even notice it or something. Wow, a whole party of imps. Well, if you guys really want to play with the best of the best that the Barren Kingdom has to offer, step right up. I don't know what you're going to do with those bananas in your hands. We're going to give you potassium poisoning. Yeah. 8 damage. I'm scared. Imps were the quintessential Final Fantasy monsters to start fighting. Why imps? I have no idea. Oh good lord, there it begins. You rats are liars. Probably supposed to be Spike Rat or something. Who knows? I'm gonna try my best not to point out every single thing that I think is a problem, but I don't make any promises. Again, the mistranslation is part of the charm. And hey, we got a Ch.1 from it. Nice. What do we got in here? Another tent? There will come a point in time where I end up wasting all of those. I'll be trapped in a dungeon, scared that I'm stuck, with no way out. Another cure. I'm not gonna use them yet, though. Leave this place, now! Is it just a monster, or what? Listen, ones from Barren. Who are you? Return now, and I will not harm you. You have my word. Show yourself! Do you still wish to continue even with my threat? We have no choice. We have a package to deliver. Some phantom's not going to stop us. We must deliver this package to the village of Mist. Then I must stop you from going any further. The mist begins to gather. Frightening. A dragon of mist. Really? Only 1 damage? Apparently the mist is not that strong. However, it does have a trick up its sleeve. If you've watched my Final Fantasy VI playlist, you know what trick it has. I'm probably going to trigger it at least once. Sploosh. Yep, it turns into mist. Okay. Well, let's just stand around and chat then, shall we? So how you doing, Jeff? Pretty good over there? Got the most badass looking armor in the game. Not even Plump's armor looks that cool. And how are you guys doing out there? Now, get ready to fight. Hopefully you guys are having a good day too. Go for a dive. Yeehaw. I give that one a 6 out of 10. You can put a little bit more elbow into it. And the dragon gives it a 6 as well. That was more like it. Try a cannonball next time, though. Let's see if we can really shake this thing up. There you go. Got more of a splash on that one. Not bad. Jeff gains his level. Good deal. And we've killed the Mist Dragon. Okay. Well, this must be where we're headed. Let's save it again after all that. I don't want to die and have to go through that cave again. The Village of Mist. We've made it, so who do we hand this package to? The package opened automatically. What? I didn't know we were bringing angry tomatoes. Wait a minute, these aren't tomatoes. They're bombs. What? What have we done? We've brought this package to burn the village? Is that what the king wanted us to do? But why? What's the point? Mommy! Who's that? My mom's dragon fell, so my mom did too. Oh no. I've heard of the people with the power to summon monsters. They're called callers, or summoners. Well, we're the ones who defeated the dragon. So I guess that means we killed her mom too? Damn it! You monsters! You've beaten my mother's dragon! You're the reason she's dead! Look, girl, we didn't mean to do this to your mother. We didn't know. His Majesty wanted to wipe out the callers of this village and used us to do it. That's incredible. What devious planning. Look, I'm afraid we're going to have to do away with her too. Are you mad? Jeff, she's just a kid. You dare to renounce your loyalty to His Majesty? Forget it. Never again will I follow such an insidious order. Well, Plump, I knew you'd say so. But don't worry, I won't let you do it alone. Jeff? Look, I owe His Majesty much. Still, I cannot disgrace the dragoons with slaying of innocents. Well, what will you do then? I don't know, but Baron is the mightiest country in the world. It's impossible for us to challenge his might alone. We're gonna have to gather other countries. And you know, we'll have to rescue Rosa from the clutches of the Empire too. Thanks, Jeff. I'm not doing this for your sake, Plump, so don't even think about it. Let's just get out of here fast before the bombs attack us too. What about that girl over there? We can't leave her here alone. They'll take her out too. Listen, kid, it's dangerous to stay here. You're gonna have to come with us, okay? No! We don't want to hurt you. Let's take her away. No! Go away! Wait! We don't mean you any harm. Please. Go away. I hate you. I hate you all for what you've done. Look, don't attack her. We don't mean you any harm. I don't care. What incredible power they wield. Where are we? How long have I been out? Damn it, where are we? It looks like she's all right. But Jeff! Jeff, where's he at? Damn it, Jeff! I can't stay here any longer. I have to escape from Baron with this girl before they find us. They'll no doubt come to make sure we finished the job. So, what horrible things have we done in the name of the Empire? I'm gonna run. Let's just skedaddle out of here. And thankfully, these things don't do much damage to us. And I didn't even lose any gold. Amazing. Don't worry, once I start running more often, my gold reserves will dwindle away. However, I'm going to go ahead and, I'm not going to end the video just yet. We'll spend a few more minutes here. The town of Klepto, or something like that. She must rest. Unfortunately, text boxes or anything like that that pops up will disappear if you press a direction on the direction pad. It's not always when you press A. Welcome! Oh, she looks hurt. Take her over to the room and let her rest. Hurry up. Money? No, that's okay. Go ahead. I understand. Thank you, kind sir. There now, rest. Are you okay? I'm sorry. I haven't even heard your name yet. Look, I know I've done an awful thing. I can't ask for your forgiveness, but at least let me protect you. They're not going to stop coming after you, so please, at least trust me in this. What was that? Damn it! They found us. I finally found you, Plump. We knew you escaped from that village. Look here, wait! His Majesty decided that the Callers of Mist are too dangerous to be left alive. What? Hand her over to us now so we can finish the job. Never. Not even for the king. Don't you fools know who you're messing with? You'd have to send an entire battalion in order to deal with me. Well, officer, looks like it's just me and you. You better run, coward. And tell His Majesty. They'll never stop. They'll never give up. Did I get you in trouble? I'm sorry. Look, it's for me to apologize. I know you can't forgive me for what I've done, but you protected me. My name? You can call me Rydia. And the caller Rydia joined us. Yay. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Oh, do we have to? I guess we do. Thank you, sir. I don't know how we can ever repay you. I guess we could toss him like 50 gold or something. I'm going to save it, and whenever we come back, we will continue to explore that town there, because I want to see mostly what items we can find. And we're going to rename Rydia there to something else. But that's whenever we come back. Until then, I'm going to let this world theme music play for a minute or two, because this, in my opinion, is the best overworld music in any Final Fantasy game, even better than Final Fantasy VI.